Hey, Scruffy. Wow, no meow. So I looked out in the window and I didn't see you, so I thought maybe you took off again. Okay, there's that meow. Okay, that's much better meow. Okay, that's a little better. So I'm about a half hour early, but figured you want to eat since you haven't been here. Okay, well, I'll bring out the smelly fish. Yeah, smelly fish tonight. Okay, so you're kind of in my way, but let's get situated. Okay, I'm gonna sit in the chair and let you groom. Okay. So, yeah, it looks like he's been grooming himself quite a bit. There's a dark spot there. His fur's pretty messy. So, the weather, I think, is warming up just a tad. So, I think it's maybe 5 degrees warmer than yesterday. So, I think the weather forecast was suggesting it could rise, like up to 15 degrees from where we were. So the next few days may continue to warm up, though we'll see. So I was kind of cold this morning, but I don't think I was as cold as the previous days. But I still needed a blanket, or an extra blanket when I was out of bed. So he lifted up his foot there for a second. So it's continuing to get darker early, so I'm still not used to that. So I went for a late walk today, and yeah, it was kind of already sunset, even though it was actually not far off my normal time. I've been going late in the afternoon, but yeah, it's setting so early now. Like, by the time I got back, it was already dark. So he lifted up his paw there again. And he keeps grooming himself. So I was going to wait a bit longer to give him another flea pill. So I've been kind of waiting for it to permanently cool down and hope that would reduce the activity of the fleas. And so if I give him another pill, I'm hoping that the fleas won't be breeding as aggressively in the cold climate. Because, yeah, they seemed to come back pretty quickly last time I gave them the flea pills. And I don't know where exactly he's getting the fleas from. So the problem is so we don't have like a lawn or anything. It's just all plants and trees and bushes. And he can go through anything, including under the deck, and then he can also leave my premises into all the neighbors' yards, so he could be picking up the fleas from anywhere. So during my walk, let's see, I saw one of the twin cats with the black feet, or say black cats with white feet. So This time the cat was running across a field, and then ran across the sidewalk I was on, and then ran into the street, crossed the street into some houses, and then hid in somebody's driveway with a bunch of parked cars. So that cat traveled a really far distance. Not sure what prompted him to run that far and that fast. And there were a lot of people at the park, surprisingly. I did not expect to see that many people at the park this late in the evening, and it's still on the cool side, though it's not terrible. So maybe everyone's just saying, oh yeah, we're going to take advantage of the weather before it gets really bad. But yeah, so there were actually a lot of people out tonight. It was very surprising. So the cat, was in the middle of the field, and all the people were already there, so it wasn't like he was trying to get away from people because they're already there. So I only saw one of the twin cats. I didn't see the other one. So yeah, I was really busy again today, and I'm still behind on things. I still need to do some of my dad's related paperwork. I'm putting that off. I really need to get that done. I'm thinking I'm going to do that tonight. So I still haven't done my cheat meal either, and I think I'm going to have to put that off again too, because I just don't have time. So last night I did do my leg hip exercises because my leg's still bothering me. So last night I think it actually went a little better. I didn't feel as much pain or resistance, though I still didn't bend it back very far, but I think I was able to go about where I've been doing it, but it didn't hurt quite as much, or didn't start the alarm. Yeah, the alarm bells didn't hit as loudly, so I was able to push it just a tad bit further. But yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't get the chance to do the exercises today, so I'm going to have to do that again tonight after dinner. So I'm going to... So basically, I wanted to make sure I got through my walk before the sun went down. That's a purr, I think. So he seemed fairly comfortable there for that pet. Kind of lingered on my glove for a while. So maybe that's a mark of progress, maybe. So yeah, he's been raising his paws, I think, yesterday in particular, without striking. So that's kind of new to me. And then I mentioned yesterday when he left, that was interesting because he stuck around for second pets, and then right in the middle of second pets, he decided to just start walking away. He's never done that before. So I think that's a sign of progress, because that means, one, he stayed for second pets, but two, he was able to just say, hey, okay, I'm done. Thanks. I'm gone. Okay, well, I think we're about food time here, so let's get your food, okay? And the camera lost focus. So it's kind of under the chair. Oops. Yeah, he's a little more tangled tonight. Oops, sorry. Kind of knocked him over there. Got kind of caught. Brush didn't go through very easily. Just okay, I think I'm done. So I don't think I saw that much of Scruffy today. So I got up really early again. Was trying to get a little more sleep, but yeah, I just ended up waking up early. I don't think I saw him early in the morning, and then around lunchtime I brought out his water, and I looked around for him. I didn't see him, so I filmed it, and I didn't see him. I'm gonna have to check the footage because after I gave up and left his water, I went back in, and then I looked at the kitchen through the kitchen window, and then I saw him sleeping near the railing on the deck near the round table. And I should have saw him when I came out if he was there, so maybe I just missed him completely, or he moved there after I went back in. But when I saw him, he really looked tuckered out. He just seemed to be really sound asleep. I didn't bother filming it. I was already on my way back to getting back to work. So, I don't know. I admit I was actually looking more in the places he's been more recently. I didn't expect him, I think, to be where he was, but that's kind of like right in front of me. So maybe I didn't see him because the potted plant is in my way. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to review that footage. And then he went away, and I think that was the last I saw him for the day. So I didn't see him when I went for my walk in the front. So, yeah, I mentioned I enrolled in a new course. So a couple days ago I mentioned there was a special presentation announcing the course and, kind of a sales pitch, but, it's a relevant sales pitch because, it was kind of topic material I was interested in, and so I wanted to see the sales pitch because I want to know more about the course, so see if what it would cost and what would be offered. And so it offered a bunch of things that I wanted to focus on. The only downside was it was a lot more expensive than I thought it would be, so that was kind of a punch to the stomach and punch to the gut, because the other one I passed on was actually much cheaper. And I thought that one would be the more expensive one. because that other one I personally think the other one's more labor intensive and they should be charging a lot more. This one it's pre-recorded sessions, whereas the other one was hands-on interaction with instructors. So I would have guessed that the hands-on live instructor interaction thing, and it's also small, and because of that, it's also a limited number of people. Just because of that, I thought they'd have to charge a lot more to break even and make a profit. But yeah, they decided to do it this way. So I don't know. Maybe this one does cost a lot more. So I think, material-wise, there's a lot of stuff that the guy had to do to put the course together. So I'm sure there was a ton of work that was put into it. So maybe it's just because the course is so big and so involved. Or it could just be, hey, market will bear this price because there's not a lot of competition in the space, or good competition in the space. So, but whatever it is, it was kind of expensive. But I decided, I think I will benefit from it, so I signed up. And so just started going through the material last night. But yeah, having to I'm actually still packed with things I gotta do, so I haven't really been able to go deep into it yet. So let's see if Scruffy is going to stick around or if he's going to take off. So does he want to lick the bowl? I think he wants to lick the bowl. So we need the balls for him. Oops. So he did a much better job, I think, cleaning the plate today. So I'll just put my glove down, so if he wants more pets, he can walk into the glove. But let's see if he just takes off. Yeah, it looks like he's taking off. Doesn't want the water. Yep, he's gone. Okay, folks, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.